What up guys, my name is Eric, this is Racing Ram Fam, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you what you need to know about a second gen Dodge Ram 1500 before you buy one. So we got Whitey right here, my personal 98 Dodge Ram 1500. I also own a 99 Dodge Ram 1500, but Whitey is a twin turbo beast sporting the 5.2 liter Magnum V8. Betsy sporting the 5.9 liter Magnum V8. They're both awesome, reliable trucks. I have over 250,000 miles on my 5.9 Magnum, and this truck has at least 203,000 miles on it, and we are pushing all the boost through this little 5.2. We also have another 5.9 Magnum sitting right here that we are going to use to show some stuff on it. But let's get right into this video, guys. So number one issue to know before buying a second gen Dodge Ram 1500 is the actual plenum gasket leak. This right here is our intake manifold. It's called a kegger. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that. It is on the 5.2 and 5.9 Magnum. They have a belly pan that actually bolts to the bottom of the intake manifold that they call the plenum. There's a gasket that goes around there. It blows out, they eat tons of oil and they lose tons of power. So what we did was actually welded our plenum gasket up. Manifold fully welded on, so we definitely aren't gonna have a plenum gasket leak now. As you guys can see, all the beads. Perfect. So we can push all the boost through Whitey. On Betsy, I actually have an aftermarket intake manifold that totally deletes the plenum gasket altogether. So there's a lot of support for fixing this issue. It's not a huge deal and it's not that hard to do. So you can do it like us, backyard welder up, or you can get an awesome aftermarket intake manifold. Both fix the issues and you will have no issues for the rest of the truck's life. So number two, with these higher mileage 5.9s, 5.2 Magnums, because these trucks are older and they usually have a lot of miles when you buy them. There's not a lot out there with low miles. So one thing that they're pretty known for, again, it's not an engine issue, but it's an engine problem, is the actual timing chain. These things stretch, allowing the cam to move back and forth at will whenever it wants, just like this timing chain that we replaced in Whitey. That's called advancing or retarding your cam without you wanting. It's VVT, JT. It's automated VVT.
Is it Dodge's version of VTEC?
Yes.
Sick!
It's called old, worn out cam sprocket VTEC.
It's called junk.
And they definitely need to be replaced. And these are just higher mileage trucks, so it's something to look into if you're 150,000 miles or above. They do last a while, they don't break. The truck will run with a sloppy timing chain, it just won't have as much power as it should. So now that we're in the interior of the truck, this is a common issue that a lot of people know about. Our third issue that you guys need to know before buying a second gen Dodge Ram 1500 is the dash cracking. These dashes are very brittle and love to break.
Second gen dash!
Our dash is actually perfect for some reason, and in my plow truck is perfect too, and I think that is the weather we live in up here in Minnesota, but a lot of the southern trucks crack these dashes and it just does not look good. But you can buy replacement dash panels or you can get the carpet cheap covers, so it does look good. Just something to look for if the dash is all beaten up. All right guys, we got the truck up on the hoist, and we're gonna be talking about the fourth thing you guys need to know before buying a second gen Dodge Ram 1500. And that is being, we are a solid front axle on these trucks, which is really weird for a 1500. But we got this big Dana 44 up here, and they love to eat ball joints. They love to eat wheel bearings. They love to eat track bars. So before you guys, when you're checking one of these out, ask to lift the front end up, shake it down a little bit, make sure everything's tight in here, because if you got something loose, you could get a death wobble just like we did with our full throttle death wobble. So definitely make sure you check out the front end of these trucks so you don't get a scary death wobble just like we did. And number five, having to do with the transmission. These trucks with the automatic transmission came with the 46 RE 4-speed automatic transmission that's sitting right above my head right now. And they all had a little common issue with all of them. They were all very actually reliable transmissions until this part would fail. that having to do with the governor pressure sensor and the governor pressure solenoid. And what a governor pressure sensor and solenoid actually do is they set the governor pressure in the transmission. You have a throttle pressure and you have a governor pressure, and they sit there and fight each other. Throttle pressure tells it when to downshift, governor pressure tells it when to upshift. So if that fails, your all throttle pressure, it's not going to shift because that governor pressure sensor and solenoid has took a crap. But they do sell a lot of aftermarket stuff to upgrade these parts. They do sell like some GM solenoids. I've always had really good luck with Mopar solenoids and have not had this issue yet with one of these transmissions. I just have known people that have. So who wants to hear Whitey run this twin turbo beast? Whitey's a beast, boys and girls. Make sure to go down and hit that subscribe button right now because you do not want to miss Whitey when we bring him to the dyno and all the other modifications we have to do. So comment down below, I'm subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And as always guys, keep it boosted and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!